So, hello and welcome everybody. This time it's a stream where I'm not riding. I'm just trying to stream my teammates. Just checked out of Discord with my microphone and now coming back with the other audio. We are on the 6th race of the Zwift Racing League, and hopefully we will see a good performance of the Eintracht B2 team. Let's see if I can switch the fan views a little bit. Not used to that, so usually I just ride myself in the stream and then I can't change much, but this might be better this time. So let's see. I can just switch it here. Now let's have a look if we can actually do this. Events. So far we're all still together. We're just about 2k in. Nothing much happening so far. Everybody seems to be able to keep up. You see blob top right as a small map. We can always see if someone's already moving out, but it doesn't look like it. So let's go to Gernot. No, I actually focused Gernot. You can see here, give him a ride on.
Tag geschafft. Da hat man sich was Süßes verdient. Das Beste an der Weihnachtszeit ist, dass es mit den Naschereien nie langweilig wird. Denn in unserem großen Wintertraumsortiment gibt es immer wieder etwas Neues, Leckeres zu entdecken. Also, ab zu eurer nächsten Aldi Süd-Filiale. Da gibt's Weihnachtsfreude zum Original-Aldi-Preis. Fühlst du das Fest? Aldi. Gutes für alle.
Go to Patrick. So he's doing, just sitting in the pack too. So that looks quite good. There with one person trying out front to actually just pull away a little bit. Let's see. This person tries to get away. Just has a lead of 1-2 seconds, so not too bad. Now you see the pack just closing in from behind, so they are not willing to let him go quite yet. So let's go to Carlo. See how look, he's actually chasing. Now it's 2 seconds for the front guy. But it seems like we are pulling him back. Carlo's actually doing a great performance this season so far, really reeling in the points for the team. Go back to our star who performed best in most races. So Dennis was most of the time our best performer so far. Also again being here up with the group. Just get right on. Just sitting nicely in the pack. So it's a new experience here, commentating, first time. I hope you can actually hear it a little bit, because I'm just using my my video cam mic and not my AirPods, because I couldn't connect them. You see bike choice looks a lot like Tron if you look at it from this perspective. So lots of hills, and maybe let's try to give you some more details on the elevation, which is quite interesting to see. Can I see it? No, I can't. That's a pity. So no elevation profile available right now. Probably because it's just event only, and I might not have it on my source to Zwift. Could just quickly have a look. So now we're going up the first hill. It's getting interesting because some people are pulling away. Let's see how our team does. So Dennis nicely sitting there. Let's see what the others are doing. Carlo, let's have a look at Carlo. Carlo's up there. Excellent. Look at all the Eintracht jerseys here. I love it. Okay. Let's see Martin. We haven't seen Martin yet, so yeah. Still up there now. Come on, just push through the last little bit to get up there. I usually get dropped on these climbs, to be honest. So especially the last little stretch is not that easy. But I see quite a lot of Eintracht jerseys still in the front group. Excellent. Okay, let's see if anybody is lagging behind. So let's have a look how Gernot is doing. So Gernot just needs to pick it up. So just sending a message that he's not so far off, so that he could just go back. Let's see what Jordi is doing. Yeah, Jordi is just leading the chase, I would say. Probably still possible to get back. See, they're catching back on now. Yes. So now you see the profile at the top, just where you see 3% on the top right. Now it's going right back up next climb. So that's going to be a harsh one here. Let's see. It's not long, so a bit of grind. Have a little close, they can see my messages because I don't see my messages, so better because I might be in the wrong pen and therefore they might not be able to read it, but I don't know, they can tell me afterwards. So back to the front. Dennis is still up there. So now going over the top and racing downhill. Hopefully the rest will catch on. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. They're regrouping now, so you can see that everybody's bunching up again on the downhill. That means at least for the second pack, still a chance to catch back on. Let's see who's in the last pack. Let's have a look at Giano, how far he's back. Oops, sorry. Come on, Gernot, you can do it. That's probably about the position I might have been able to hold if my health would be up to speed. So, but maybe even further back. But there are more hills to come, so maybe he has a chance to at least catch the group in front of him. That would be really excellent. They're 9 seconds out. So let's get back to the front. So they're a big pack of, I would say most of 40 odd people are still together, bunching up. It's a pity that I don't have the elevation profile just to show you here. Let's see if I can actually find that now. Can't put it across. So we are now at 8.5k. So still quite a long stretch to go. Over 30k this time again. With lots of elevation. Now let's go further back again to see. Yeah, all the others seem to be bunched up. Let's see. There's Martin. Yeah, still doing well here in the front group. Patrick as well. Carlo as well. So just Gernot actually trailing off a little bit at the end. So let's just quickly. Jody, let's see how far Jody is back. No, he's fine. It's perfect. Well done, Jody. So, let's go back to Gernot. Where's Gernot? Gernot's here. Still trying hard to catch back on. And they're bound to catch the next group.
Jetzt die spanische Weihnachtslotterie im Lottoland. Oder es gibt was auf den Sack.
Zack, zack. Denn nur einmal im Jahr schenkt dir Lottoland die allergrößte Lotterie der Welt. Tippe jetzt die spanische Weihnachtslotterie El Gordo und sichere dir Gewinne im Gesamtwert von 2,7 Milliarden Euro. Nur jetzt auf lottoland.com. Teilnahme ab 18. Gewinnchance auf Hauptpreis 1 zu 100.000. Glücksspiel kann süchtig machen. Mehr Infos unter bzga.de.
Zum Glück gibt's Lottoland.
Tag geschafft. Da hat man sich was Süßes verdient. Was darf's denn heute sein? Lebkuchen, Spekulatius oder Zimtsterne? Mit unserem großen Wintertraumsortiment kannst du dir ganz einfach alle Leckereien gönnen. Also, ab zu eurer nächsten Aldi Südfiliale. Da gibt's Weihnachtsfreude zum Original Aldi-Preis. Fühlst du das Fest? Aldi. Gutes für alle.
And still there being 10, 14 places in front of the last group. I'm not really aware of where our competitors are, so couldn't do research before the race. But let's go back to the front group to see how that's playing out. So, Dennis, where are you? Trolls all over the place. Just 16 minutes into the race. It's a pity that I can't see the elevation profile. Just will quickly check if it's, if I just profile in seconds. So this group's still going strong. Actually looks like they're just dropping one or two riders at the back. Don't really know why. Let's see if that's just a little drop off and they're coming back. That looks all very nice. Still a big group of riders together. So Patrick is there, Martin is there. Carlos there. Now let's go back to Gernot. Yeah, Gernot's pushing, so hopefully some others will also take part in trying to close the gap, because if you look at the gap, it's growing ever so slightly. But if you see that there are just a few people, it's not that bad. Before it was just 20 seconds, it's 20 seconds now, but now it's 23, so maybe it's growing. Let's see. And that's what you can see now. Now they're riding and it's 22, it's still 22, and it's been 22 for 10 seconds. And that's really hard, that if you get dropped on a climb, most of the ride, I would say probably 90% of the ride, you're up to speed with the rest of the field. It's just in, I don't know, 3-4 minutes of the whole race that you're not able to hold the power the others are putting out, and that's where you then drop off. And it's also pretty difficult to see from back there if you have a chance of closing in. And now if it's just riders from different teams, it's also difficult to, I would say, get a TTT going so that everybody takes turns and pulls at the front at, I don't know, 250 watts and tries to grind back into the main field, which would be possible, but hardly ever anybody still sees the chance to do so. So I just wrote a message that the difference stays the same. Now on the downhill it's really difficult because the draft of the big bunch is so much better that it's hard to just keep the distance the same. Now Gernot's here in the lead, trying to move the pack forward, but you see that nobody else is actually passing him, and they should be able to on the downhill. To just fly by him and then everybody takes turns, but it's not easy to coordinate that. So let's get back to the front. still looks good. Maybe I can ask them to try to slow the pack down. Not sure if they get the message. So let's go back to Dennis. So still the big pack is together and the total ride, and now the next climb is coming up, which probably will result in another split of the big group at the front. So I will fan view Martin, and let's see if I can also fan view Dennis for a bit, because so this is a really hard climb, especially going around that bend is really killing the legs from my point of view. It's not easy because there it really goes up to 8, 9, 10% now. So you can see everybody just using their power-ups who still have them in order to stay at the front. And let's see if they can pull a gap here. You can already see that part of the pack is dropping off. A gap is opening. If you just look at the top left corner, you can see that my rider there is the arrow, and that there's a slight gap already building. And we're already over the hump, so with a bit of luck, the remaining riders can just get back on the slight descent, but there's another short hill coming, so let's see if that works. But Dennis is there, so he's in the front pack, which is great. Let's see where the others are. Yeah, Carlos seems to be there too. Let's see. So now Carlo has to watch out that he's not, dropped off, because the front is not so far away, and he still holds on to the back part of the group. So he just has to try to grab the wheel and just get back to the front, because everybody's probably just, just rolling downhill now. So let's see if that works. And I'll go back to Dennis, who's usually able to hold the front. Yep, looks good. Just one person out there. Nice view. space here.
Spiele jetzt die
I mean, it's a
spanische
scratch race,
Weihnachtslotterie im
so it's
Lottoland.
just about
Oder
finishing
es gibt
points.
was auf den Sack.
So he might actually
Zack,
try
denn
to
nur einmal im Jahr schenkt dir Lottoland die allergrößte
hold
Lotterie der Welt.
his
Tippe
pace
jetzt die
to get
spanische
away and at
Weihnachtslotterie
least
El
draw a
Gordo
few people
und
with him.
sichere dir Gewinne im
But by the
Gesamtwert
looks
von
of it,
2,7
they
Milliarden Euro.
look
Nur jetzt
to be
auf
catching him soon.
lottoland.com. Teilnahme ab 18.
And not
Gewinnchance
just,
auf
you
Hauptpreis
know, one
1
or
zu
two people
100.000.
breaking
Glücksspiel kann süchtig
loose from
machen.
the
Mehr
pack, but
Infos
the
unter
whole pack is
bzga.de.
closing in.
Zum Glück
So
geht's
that
Lottoland.
breakaway will not last
Du
long.
liebst es, deinen Lieblingskünstlern zuzuhören.
It
Und wir
seems
lieben
like
es,
they
dir
bunched up again.
zuzuhören.
Let's
Also
quickly
lass uns reden.
check on
Klicke jetzt und nimm
check
an
on
unserer
Carlo,
kurzen Umfrage teil,
how he's doing.
um 12 Monate Spotify Premium gewinnen zu können. Das bedeutet, du kannst all deine Lieblingskünstler genießen, ohne Werbung.
Yeah,
Klingt
Carlo,
gut?
come on.
Dann musst du für deine Gewinnchance nur noch auf den Beller
Hey,
klicken.
it's gonna be downhill now. Ah, it's such a pity. He needs some support from other people. I don't have a clue if they actually can hear me. Oh well, not hear me, but see my writing. Yeah, so Carlo now is back, but he might be able to join up with Gernot. Let's see where Gernot is. Gernot is here. He might just be catching yeah, well, they're still a bit off. So let's see if they stand a chance to regroup with Carlo, I guess. Let's see how far they are apart. So Martin also still in the pack. 4 left in the front group with Jordi, Martin, Dennis, Patrick. I haven't checked with Patrick for a long time, so I don't do that, but Jordi and Patrick will be riding side by side. So that's perfectly fine. So let's go back again to Carlo. I see still a Vincent rider here. Grinding back. Amazing. So let's look at the front group. We'll see Dennis. Okay. Some stuff's happening here, which I apparently missed, so somebody's really going for it now. But they're regrouping, so that looks good. Let's quickly check on Jordi. He's So let's see if I can so I just told Gernot that it might be interesting for him to catch up to Gernot in order to, to work together. So let's see how far he is off. Oh, yeah, I think he. Let's see what Marvin is doing. Still there? Yep. Still with a pack, still looks good. So excellent, Marvin. Give you a ride on here. Pretty much done so. So this is excellent racing, I must say. It's a very new experience for me. Sorry for maybe not commenting everything properly, but the group still looks pretty comprehensive here, and with quite a few B2 can-do riders. So I really love that. So let's have a look who else we have here. Let's have a look at Jordi. Jody's there, Dennis is there, Martin is there. I think I haven't just checked on Patrick a long time, so let's put him in view. So I would say it can stay this way. We have one person trying to get away. Let's see who that is. 5 seconds already, so he's taking it seriously. But this guy's actually doing a pretty good job. Let's see if the others are catching back on. Yeah, I don't think that they are completely let go. The tension level seems to be pretty high in the group. So just a little climb coming. Let's see if that person still has the stamina, but it looks as though as they're pulling him back.
Die schönste Zeit des Jahres ist da. Dein Zuhause könnte noch etwas weihnachtlichen Glanz für die Festtage vertragen? Dann bring deine Weihnachtstafel ganz einfach mit unserem großen Weihnachtsdeko-Sortiment zum Strahlen. Also, ab zu eurer nächsten Aldi Süd-Filiale. Da gibt's Weihnachtsfreude zum Original-Aldi-Preis. Fühlst du das Fest? Aldi. Gutes für alle.
So I think it could be an interesting proposition to go for to go for a breakout. You're really doing great, guys, so I'm trying to message a little bit. I mean, you are still 4 people in the front group. Carlo and Gernot a bit back, but they're still battling 10 places, 14 places in front of the rest, so that's not bad. Could even be an option to try a breakaway with 4 people if you actually coordinate yourself, if you feel strong enough, but I don't know. Looks really good. Excellent, excellent job, guys. So I just got the voice chat going in our team channel just to see if there's an option. Now we are actually climbing 3 little hills, which will be super interesting to see if we can hold up. So let's see what's going on. So Jordi is still there. Let's see where he is. Yeah, still clinging on to the last group. So now one needs to make sure that he's not dropped. Just has to get back into it. So now looking at Dennis, Dennis still going strong here, not far off the lead, just about catching back on. Looks good. Go for it. Yeah, but that looks good. So Dennis is back in business. Quickly check on Carlo. Carlo still on his own, amazing. So still in front of the others. So he might be in for a lonely ride, but still in 32nd position. That's excellent. Really good. So let's have a look at Patrick. Let's quickly switch to Martin to see if he's there. Patrick and Martin are together. They're just dropping off the back. Come on, guys. Now let's quickly check on Gernot. Oh, he's holding up. Yeah, we saw that Gernot, that Carlo is 32nd and Gernot now is 40th. Also looks, by the looks of it, he's on his own.
Draußen wird's dunkel,
Also-
drinnen wird's gemütlich.
Also
Welche
great.
Plätzchentrends nehmt ihr euch
So you
dieses
should just stay
Weihnachten
there
vor?
and try to
Mit unserem
keep
zum Großteil
from it.
Fairtrade-zertifizierten Bug-Family-Sortiment sind euren Kreationen keine Grenzen gesetzt. Also, ab zu eurer nächsten Aldi-Süd-Filiale. Da gibt's Weihnachtsfreude zum Original-Aldi-Preis. Fühlst du das Fest? Aldi. Gutes für alle.
So quick message to Carlo that Gernot is 40th. So now let's get back to the front group. So well, we can't actually get back to the people now. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, no, getting back to Dennis. Really weird. Yeah, no, it works again. So, actually, I missed the finish, guys. So, whoa, what a fake. Just trying to get everybody in. I actually missed the people finishing the race. So, yeah, Yeah, well, that's it for today. Let's see if I can still see some Zwifters of the race. Dennis is still there, but I can't see Gernot. Oh, it doesn't matter. So, don't know how to actually go to the different people. Because I can't just select them here. It's really weird. They're all out. So let's get to the chat and see what they're saying. So thanks for watching. Just till the end it was not so good. So I mean up till the end was good, but then I actually missed the final, which is a pity. Also a pity for the riders. Sorry for that, guys. Maybe next time I do better.